What is jerky and how is it traditionally made? Have you ever wondered how people have preserved meat for centuries? Let's take a closer look at jerky, a fascinating example of traditional food storage techniques. Jerky is essentially dried meat that has been stripped of moisture. This process helps prevent bacteria growth and extends the meat's shelf life. The word jerky comes from the Spanish term charqui, which means dried strips of meat. Traditionally, making jerky involves a few straightforward steps. First, lean meats are chosen, often from animals like deer, elk, bison, or cattle. The reason lean meat is preferred is that fat does not dry well and can lead to spoilage. Once the meat is selected, it is sliced into thin strips. Cutting along the grain allows for even drying, which is important for the final product. Sometimes, the meat is cured before drying. This means it may be salted or marinated with spices. Curing not only adds flavor but also helps to inhibit bacterial growth. After preparation, the strips are dried. Traditionally, this is done using natural elements like sun and wind or by smoking the meat over low fires. Smoking not only dries the meat but also adds a unique flavor and antimicrobial properties due to compounds found in the smoke. Once the meat is sufficiently dried, it can be stored for long periods without refrigeration. This makes jerky an effective traditional food storage method. Different cultures have their own variations of jerky. For instance, indigenous peoples in Peru developed a method called jerky, which involves drying meat in the high-altitude sun and wind. From an anthropological viewpoint, jerky is more than just a snack. It represents a vital subsistence strategy and traditional food storage technique. In human behavioral ecology, preserving meat as jerky allowed early human populations to store surplus food. This was especially important during times of scarcity, enabling mobility and survival in various environments. By drying meat, communities could transport protein-rich food over long distances without worrying about spoilage. This was essential for hunter-gatherer and pastoral societies. The traditional methods of making jerky reflected how humans have adapted to their environments. These techniques ensure food security and allow for better resource management. In summary, jerky is a nutrient-dense food made from dried meat. The traditional methods of slicing, curing, drying, and smoking have been used for centuries. They serve as practical solutions for food storage and mobility, showcasing human resourcefulness in managing dietary needs.